It'll be one to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 Dick, 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 go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
Winner of the 2008 NASCAR Sprint All-Star Race, Kasey Kahne, driver of the number 9 Budweiser Dodge. His owner, Ray Evernham, and crew chief, Kenny Francis. Congratulations, guys. Great effort out there tonight. Kasey, how's it feel to win the Sprint All-Star Race?
Feels great. Just really can't believe it. Can't believe we're in victory lane. It's been a long time, and it feels so good to get back in victory lane, to win a race like this. This is such a tough race to win. The 25, 24, 25 really, really good race cars in it, and we drove by them. I mean, we got voted in by the fans, which is, just really, really special, and feels good to know that we have that many fans following our team, our Budweiser team, and, and to get voted in by them, and then to be that strong during the race to basically pass every car and, just work our way to the front. Feels good. Feels like we did a big deal tonight, did a lot, and, it gives us a lot of momentum. It gives me a ton of confidence and momentum as a driver, and just really looking forward to next week, the nationwide race, as well as the 600 on next Sunday night.
Kenny made some good calls out there tonight. Was there anyone in particular that you thought stood out the most from the pit box?
Just watching the race, I felt like the 16 car was really strong. It looked like the 99 car was strong for most of the race. I'm not sure, they must have over-adjusted or something, but I honestly thought our car was pretty good all day. I mean, it really ran good on a long run, and it would match or better the leader's times, as we got our clean air versus his clean air, and it was I thought if we could get up there, we'd have a shot at it, and we got pretty close to the top 5, and then we made that call that fortunately worked out for us.
Ray, what's your thoughts about having this victory here tonight? You got to feel good and maybe a good jump start as we continue points racing next week.
Well, I do feel good, and I'm really proud of these two guys, as well as the rest of the guys on the Budweiser team and Gillette Evernham Motorsports. We've been saying that our stuff is getting better, and it's good, and it's real easy to keep saying that, but you've got to have some results to show it. So tonight we've got the results to show it, and as I said, I've got all the confidence in the world in these two guys that they can win races and challenge for championships. And we needed something to get confidence and momentum and things back to prove that we're not as bad as it looked. And tonight we did that. So couldn't be happier for everybody. And it's just again, this is certainly about the fans. If we've ever got to dedicate it to somebody, it's got to be for them, because without them we wouldn't have been in the race.
It's a good thing. Let's take a couple questions here. They'll go upstairs. We'll start right here with the wireless on the front row. And we'll go to Joe, and then we'll go upstairs. We'll take 2, and then upstairs for 2, and then come back down. Go ahead.
Hi, Tom Jensen from SpeedTV.com. Congratulations, guys. Kasey, I got to say, when you came in here yesterday, you were a real hangdog. Said you didn't deserve to be in the race, and if you didn't do any better than you did in practice, you weren't going to make it in the race. 2 things. Number 1, what did you guys find? And number 2, seeing how good everybody is in clean air. Is it now racing all about track position and just getting out in front so you have clean air on the nose?
Well, I'd say some of it's track position, and clean air definitely helps. My car is the best it had been all night out front, but it also passed cars all night, and we worked our way up there one by one, and it drove great. I mean, the car, our Dodge Charger was great. As far as yesterday, that was some anger. I don't know. I just get frustrated. I get down, and we're not running. We weren't running as good as we were. And like I said, this is momentum. This is things that can turn a season around and get you going in the right direction. And as a driver, I was down, and I'm glad that Ray talked to me today and Kenny talked to me today, and we just got things figured out. And I really took my time and tried to give them the best information I could give them throughout the race. And Kenny did the same, with the adjustments, made the car better, and it worked out. It was a team effort. But I was frustrated yesterday, and the fans got us into this race, and I'm very thankful for the fans, because we needed it tonight. But once we got in there, we were the best car. And the 99 was good, the 18 was good, there were cars that were really good, but at the end of the race, my car was on, and I could have went basically as fast as I wanted at that point.
Go ahead, Joe.
Joe Manzer, NASCAR.com. Casey, getting back to the fan vote, there will be those who say you didn't race your way in, you didn't deserve to be in. What's your response to that?
My response is, I mean, that it's not this weekend. Sprint and Lowe's Motor Speedway, Humpy Wheeler, I mean, they do a lot with the fans. They make this a fan-friendly weekend. The fan vote started a while back. It's not like this is the first year of it. And, yeah, I mean, I want to race my way in. I don't even want to be in the Open. I want to be in because we won races last year, at the beginning of this year, but we weren't in that situation. And it's really cool that they give the fan an opportunity to vote. I mean, they did it. They put us in, and for some reason we ended up being the best car tonight. And that's just part of the rules. I mean, yeah, I don't know. That's just the way it is. That's the way this race is, all what it's about, and we took advantage of it, and we won the race.
Upstairs for questions. Go ahead.
Monty Dutton, Gaston Gazette. You all feel fine to chime in, and I realize, Casey, you were saying that your comments yesterday, you're down the dumps, things had piled up for you. But still, you know, you got $1 million, but nobody's going to call you a prophet. You said, as far as winning races, we're a long, long way away. Well, it's about 24 hours, as it turned out. I mean, besides your fortunes and all that, is there just anything that's clicking with the car, with everything that hadn't been in the past?
I guess it wasn't as far off as I thought, Monty. Or maybe a long, long ways, 24 hours. I don't know. I was disappointed. I felt like we had a bad practice yesterday. I didn't feel like we were that good as far as what I was looking for in the car. But we don't race during the day either. We don't race in the sun. And tonight, the race, the Open, we weren't all that great. But the longer the race went, the further the sun went down, the more that the track was shaded, the faster our Budweiser Dodge got. And it was like that until the last lap of the race. It was still getting faster and faster. And, the track condition, just everything worked for us tonight from where we were yesterday. And we qualified 15th because we were really loose last night. And, I guess it paid off today. But, yeah, I mean, as far as us coming out and winning the 600, we got some work to do. We have to keep working hard and doing the right things. But it shows that our cars are not as far off as I made it sound yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as far as that is concerned, he wasn't happy after practice, and we've been trying to work on kind of a specific problem for a while. But looking at the lap times, my engineer Chad and I, we looked at them after practice, compared both our practice and the other practice, and I felt like we were a top 5 car easy, just lap time wise. But I hate to tell him that because it's like, well, shoot, we always say that, and we end up running 10th or 15th or something. So, I can understand why Casey's kind of down, and I get that way myself pretty bad. And, but we got to realize we're racing, I feel like we're racing the best drivers in the world. You can bring over Formula One guys or IndyCar, whatever. I feel like this series is the best in the world, and I feel like we're racing against some of the smartest crew members in the world, and I feel honored just to be able to run in the top 10, or just even to be here, much less run in the top 10 or win races. So, you got to almost look at the level of competition you're against and say, you know what, if we don't happen to win this week, if we can just run 10th, we've had a good week. But you always want to win, and it's disappointing when you go as long as we have without winning one. So it's great that we finally won one here after a year and a little bit. So.